Okay, so here we go. Second match. Second game in the series. Martyyyn versus Holyoke. Hive Tyrant versus Hive Tyrant. I'm really interested in seeing which of those has the upper hand. I felt like Holyoke wasn't doing really bad with his Eldar play.
Yeah, I mean, he got outflanked a lot of times by Pan with some really nice plays with the Hormagaunts, so
Yeah, really good.
really doesn't have to worry about getting outflanked as Tyranids though, since they don't have a setup team. And
Oh, that'll be a major problem. Those color schemes are really close to each other.
oh boy. Oh, one's a little bit. One's purple and one's kind of blackish on the back. You can kind of discern that difference a little bit. Pan's is more purple.
Yeah, sure, if you are able to distinguish between them, go for it. I'll just comment on what I see, like bugs fighting bugs, and some bugs are dying.
And yeah, Holy's already got some Spore Mines queued up, so that's gonna apply a lot of pressure against the Termagants because they won't be able to focus fire. Or they need to focus fire the Spore Mines.
Yeah, that's a really good decision to make. So when playing against some kind of swarmy race like Chaos or IG or Orcs or even Tyranids, those swarm mines that you can purchase right off the gate.
Yeah, I think they're 150 rec and 5 power, so they fit right into the starting eco.
Yeah, exactly. Like you have 5 powers, 5 power once you have both Termagant boots on the field.
Yep.
But it will, however, delay your upgrades for your first few units.
That's really negated though in this matchup because your Termagants do. I mean, they get their Toxin Sac, so they can do the extra damage to the Spore Mines, but then you're vulnerable to the melee. Like the Hive Tyrant is chomping up those with the crippling or the Toxin Sacs, and they even use crippling poison on him a little bit earlier. So.
And Holyoke gets some kind of the better start in this.
Really fast gens from Pan
wow,
again.
Triple gens already. That's surprising. That's Hive Tyrant versus Hive Tyrant. How do you see that?
Okay. I bet the Hive Tyrant's gonna drop this one. It looks like he has to retreat.
Oh, sorry. Yes, it's the Hive Tyrant. Behave Tyrant. Wow, these sidestepping Hormagaunts are really great.
We do have some later Spore Mines from Pan as well.
I feel like he has spotted the Spore Mines from Holyoke and thought like, oh, that's a nice idea. I'll go with those as well. However, these Spore Mines have
double cap for Holy, so he's done a nice job of capping up the map here in the early game.
Double Toxin Sacs for Martyyyn, no Toxin Sacs for the Termagants of Holyoke, who is rushing the Warriors, however. That full retreat from the Hive Tyrant is upgrading to the Rending Talons. A nice decision.
Got the Rending Talons. He's also got Adrenal Glands on the way for his Hormagaunt, so he's actually really delaying his Warriors, which you can get away with the Hive Tyrant more than you can with any other Tyranid hero because of that basic synapse.
Yeah, a lot of people do underestimate the basic synapse, so if you are the Lictor or the Ravener Alpha and you don't go for any units that have the basic synapse, you will really feel this. Like,
oh yeah, definitely.
Basic synapse does reduce the incoming damage by quite a lot, 20% or something like that. You don't are in danger to get some synapse bombs, however. But I really like look at if you want to improve your own play, it's always a good advice to watch how pro players play.
Spore mines for Holy getting a direct hit on those
Oh yeah,
Termagants.
good damage, and they might get a second directed. Yes.
Oh, and
Nice
on the other
damage.
side as well, Holy's Termagants just got
Oh yeah.
double blasted by those
And these
spore
Homogons are
mines.
in trouble, and wow,
Actually, they're gonna
6
wipe.
models.
Wow. Oh. Oh,
Yeah,
nicely played there. Looked like they might get away for a second,
yeah,
but
but
the Hive
they
Tyrant turned
wiped.
around and cleaned him up.
Unfortunate. Holyoke hasn't invested in the side turn yet, but he's going T2.
Yep.
A little bit
He's
ahead.
gonna be able to get out of. Probably a fast Tyrant Guard wouldn't be bad.
Yeah,
Maybe even zone throw or something. Soften up the Termagants a bit.
on the other hand, he has the Warrior Brute on the field,
Yeah.
so he could go for Gene Stealers.
Yep. And Pan's actually just gonna go tier 2 himself. He's not even gonna get a force squad.
Yeah, I feel like Holy shouldn't try to go for a zone throw, just because we know how good Martyyyn is with his flanking homogons.
Yeah, that'd definitely be really dangerous. He did actually pick up the warp field Holy did on his Hive Tyrant, so
Oh, that's an interesting decision. Warp field
it's
is
a good choice. It's gonna
shields.
require more focus fire from the Termagant, so they're not shooting something like the Warriors.
Yeah, since the Hive Tyrant doesn't have an active ability from the
Yeah.
start. He can use all of his energy, and he's just just forcing off all these Termagants. The homogons, and now he should go this. Warriors don't want to.
Yeah, you don't want to go in there against double Termagant, Toxin
And
Sacs,
Hormagaunts.
and Adrenal Gland, Hormagaunts. Even though the Warriors are tougher individually, there's 3 squads there compared to just one.
Yeah, exactly.
He's actually going in again.
Gene Stealers for Martyyyn, for some reason.
Actually, for both players.
Wow. It's really surprising.
I wonder if we'll see him pick up the improved Synapse then on his Hive Tyrant.
Or he could use the Hive Tyrant's Warrior Vanguard logo and call in some warriors.
Yeah, that could definitely work too. That may actually be what his plan is, although I don't know how. I think that's 100 red, or maybe it's 150,
I think it's
don't know.
200 red even. And it even reinforces the squads, I think.
Yeah, it reinforces. Yeah, all nearby tier, and it's kind of like it's like the Space Marine drop pod used to be, which it dropped down attack squad as well, and then I believe it reinforced all nearby models, but that was way back in the day.
Yeah, I feel like there was a discussion on the forums about the drop pod being reverted to the old drop pod.
You do have the melee synapse up for Holy as well, which is going to make his Gene Stealers a lot scarier than Pan's.
Yeah, it's increasing their melee skill by a lot, by 10 I feel, and then they have melee skill of 80.
Yeah, they have a melee skill of 90 under Synapse, which is just ridiculous because they get so many specials and stuff. And actually his Warrior's getting focused down here really. Oh!
Whoa, double Synapse boom. So good play from Pan. And they're the opposing Gene Stealers.
He did actually use the life steal on his Gene Stealers before he retreated as well. And those some dead Termagants.
Yeah, Holyoke is a little bit behind in preserving his squads.
Yeah, that was definitely a sloppy engagement, although he did get rather unfortunate with the Warriors getting double Synapse bomb at the same time.
Yeah, but still he was engaging with 2 squads.
Yeah, he didn't have his full army, whereas Martyyyn did a nice job of drawing him up to that ledge, having his army in position, and then engaging off of that.
Yeah, it's often more important than you might think. Positioning of the squads.
Oh yeah, he's done a very nice job in this series with his positioning, even in that first game with his Hormagaunts, and even there in that engagement, drawing his opponent up to the ledge and taking his opponent on there.
Yeah, totally.
Actually, a second Warrior Brood on the way for Holy. Probably go Barb Strangler on that, which wouldn't be a bad choice.
Look at these double Termagants and their precision on the...
Have the call down from the Warriors, like you said. for Pan Martyn, so he'll probably pick up the melee synapse and actually gonna wipe
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Termagants.
Yeah, this is looking not good at all for Holy. Yeah, melee
I'm still
synapse
surprised we
coming.
haven't seen any rending talents on his Hive Tyrant though, considering there's so much melee out there.
It's kind of curious.
Gene
Genestealers on
Stealers are
retreat.
forced off. Yeah, and there's a full retreat.
Yeah, and Pan is playing it really smart at this point. Holding his army together, capping stuff.
Yeah, he's blobbing his army and he's just pushing his opponent's power node, which is tier. I mean, Holy doesn't necessarily need the power, but he just needs the map control and the VPs because he is falling behind quite a bit already in VPs.
Yeah. No, he's what is he doing?
Are
He's
these more
dropping
warriors
as well. Or is he calling in the new global? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the endless. Yeah, I forgot about that ability.
The without number
swarm,
global.
or, yeah, without number or something like that.
That's actually a really smart usage.
Yeah, that was really nicely used
Putting
there.
him kind of back into the game.
That'll kind of be able to help him win this engagement. If he focuses his opponent's warriors, I don't know.
Which he's doing,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, he's actually focusing, and that's a nice job. A lot of players will target the Gene Stealers and stuff.
Second Synapse Bomb.
And actually, he's going to wipe the warriors.
He wiped the warriors. And these Synapse Bombs do damage to all these units, and he's even wiping the
Hormagaunts as well.
Like, one model with 10 HP gets
Oh,
away.
maybe could have got another jump in there with the Hormagaunts, but
Yeah,
he didn't.
He has a shot at killing the Hive Tyrant. That's the size of the wall, though.
But it is a triple cap for Pan, so he can maybe able to just see this game out from this because he has a big VP advantage and a triple cap, and I don't know if Pan is going to be, or Holy's going to have the time to go cap his natural VP and this contested VP.
I don't think these Termagants can just quick and volley all the stuff. Yes, maybe you can get a Synapse Bomb, that would be really great. But and just delay the cap.
He needs to retreat his warriors ASAP as well.
And he has 6 generators up for some reason.
He's got, yeah, 6 generators is definitely overkill. You can see how much he's floating power.
Yeah, and he has an upgrade, an upkeep like 49.
He didn't have enough time to cap the VPs. Holy didn't, so.
Rather quick series at the end. Pam taking it 2-0.
Very nice. He did a very good job in that series with using his Hive Tyrant as well, and both games had a fairly significant impact, especially in this game.